Namaskar, this is Pranav Thakurta from Edu TV. Today, we have a podcast with a very famous personality, Miss Nair, Miss Shalini Nair. She is principal of Kikani Global Academy, Coimbatore. Miss Nair has taken up the school very nicely and she has done a lot of new things in the school, a lot of innovation in the school. And to support that, we have Miss Tripathi with us, Miss Akansha Tripathi. She's the co-founder of Giggles, a very famous app for to support mentor students on art integration in education for they are able to learn a lot of things globally and be at par with the international standards. I will request Ms. Akansha Tripathi to take the conversation further with Ms. Shalini Nair, Principal Kikani Global Academy. Over to you, Akansha.
Thank you so much, Pranav sir, and thank you to the whole EduTV team for giving me this opportunity to be able to talk to Ms. Shalini ma'am. Ma'am, good afternoon.
Good
We are really
afternoon,
delighted
namaste.
we are really delighted to be able to get this opportunity to talk to you. So before we start, I have three basic questions for you. So before we start, I'll quickly give a brief of what exactly Giggle is. So this is a digital creative community for all of the kids under the age group of 15, wherein they can come and showcase their raw or nurtured talent in various art categories, per se, performing arts, literary arts, and visual arts, which further includes, of course, music, singing, dancing, art and craft, storytelling, etc. Children can perform here by participating in contests, which we have curated specially for them in various art categories. They can get the recognition they deserve, get the nurturing on that basis, and also the confidence building happens side by side. In order to help the children nurture their talent in these art categories, we have onboarded talent teachers, such as music teacher, dance teacher, etc., who can then help the kids to further nurture and develop their talent in these art categories. So this is completely aligned with NEP 2020's chapter, especially section 4.4 and 4.7, when they've mentioned that arts should not be treated as an extracurricular subject, but rather as a mandatory subject where assessment and all should also be done. So we're just providing this platform to all of the schools to enable their children to participate freely and get nurtured in the arts category. So given that, my first question to you as an education leader would be, how do you personally define the role of arts, like performing, visual, and literary, in a child's holistic development?
Yeah, so it's wonderful to be here, Akanksha, and thank you, Mr. Pranav, for inviting me. So, and this is a very, debated topic, and it's like spoken a lot about in many platforms. But when you look at it, art integration in the CBSE curriculum itself is very essential, and very essential for a child too, because it transforms the learning from basically rote learning to a holistic, engaging, and experiential journey. Like when you talked about art, music, dance, visual arts, everything, when you integrate that into the core academic subject, I think the learning aligns to the student's diverse intelligence. It helps the child, helps him to make the abstract concepts more tangible and enhance, the overall academic performance. Yeah.
Right. Very nicely said. And yes, also given that since it's been discussed so many times at so many institutions, we all know that art integration was already there since a long, long time. It's just that now people are becoming serious, especially given that the education of Gen Alpha, to be precise, they're going to move towards the 21st century skill sets, which is very, very important and crucial in today's time. So, with that, my next question to you would be, what are the biggest hurdles schools face in giving arts equal footing along with academics?
Okay, so Akansha, when you speak of 21st century skills, the hard truth, or the fact is that 21st century is like almost over, and um, I mean, it's just begun and 5 years is almost over. So when you integrate skills like collaboration, communication, adaptability, innovation, which is highly valued in both academics and also which is evolving in the job market, schools find a lot of challenges in the implementation, because at one hand we have a set of prescribed texts to be completed, we have a structure, we have the assessments. When you integrate it and to train the teachers to effectively implement in the classroom is a challenge.
Right, right. Yes, the training is actually required to a lot of schools that we have went to and we have had conversations, teachers, especially principals, do mention this, that since the trend has changed, especially it's all digital and technological, plus modernization is also taking place, globalization is taking place. So yes, the training, properly keeping the teachers and staff trained, completely upgraded is mandatory. I completely agree. So my last question on that note to you would be that how do the arts help cultivate skills like creativity, critical thinking, and collaboration, which NEP 2020, of course, strongly emphasizes.
Okay, so see, when you look at art integration as a whole, when you say the topic very beautifully says art integration across disciplines. So when you look at schools, like when you look at schools, how we have ingeniously infused art into every subject, and schools, we embrace the interdisciplinary approach, weaving the artistic expression into the daily lessons. So here at each level, when you dissect the primary school, when you dissect middle school, when you have this in all sectors, you can see that it is paired with the academic core subjects, with music, with like for example, in the high schools, you can dramatize historical market crashes or maybe illustrate theories with behavioral finance. You can have social science integrating with collage making, design artworks done. Even in primary school, you can see children exploring symmetry and fractions by crafting vibrant rangoli patterns, connecting math with art forms. So when the child gets that holistic, approach from various fields, what happens in the classroom is the experience. So it fosters creativity and critical thinking because the child is able to think outside the box, solve problems innovatively, develop original ideas, which is very crucial for 21st century success. The second important part is increasing the student engagement. Boredom sets in, and now you have the attention span equal to the real time. I think maybe 3 to 4 seconds is the attention span. So when
Yeah.
the child is engaged, in drawing, music, role play, storytelling, if you look at even our classes, we used to lectures and chalk and board method, and even if you have smart boards, whatever AI integrated classrooms you have, at the end of the day, to engage the child effectively is always a challenge. It's a challenge even for the AI. Even if you want the child to play a video game, I mean, immediately after the first and second levels, I mean, that's it. The child is completely disoriented from there. So here, when you have art and if when effectively implemented with a structured, lesson plan and stuff, so the students become more interested. They actively participate. It reduces, the stress, classroom stress, and there is a lifelong enthusiasm for learning. And along with that, it helps in art is a reflection of India's rich cultural heritage. We can't overlook at that aspect, because integrating traditional modern art, it also helps the children to appreciate the diverse culture and traditions. It fosters inclusivity. So again, all these are aligned to cultivating the skills like collaboration and communication and all the C's and A's, and which are highly valued in both academics as well as the job markets. Because it's the art integration that we have integrated in the CBSE. It is not a add-ons. Okay, what we need to think is that it's a transformative methodology that nurtures academic excellence, emotional well-being, life skills, and of course, cultural competence. So it's like a cornerstone for building creative, confident, of course, future-ready learners.
Yes, right, right. That was very nicely put up, especially the last few points. That was very nicely put up. What reminded me instantly while hearing to you was how, as education leaders, principals, schools, mentors, everyone is focusing on the holistic development of child. Ultimately, our focus, especially through arts integration, is leading to that. So thank you so much, Ms. Shalini, for actually taking out your time and coming
Thank you.
here on this platform today to share your insights on the topic. It was a very huge privilege for us to be able to talk to you. Thank you so
Thank you, Akansha. Thank you, Akansha. Thank you, Mr. Pranav, for the invite.
much, Pranav sir.
Thank you so much, Shalini ma'am.
Thank you.
And Shalini ma'am has done so well, and Shalini ma'am has been helping me. I think it's quite some time now when we started, since inception. In fact, in pandemic also. Thank you so much, Shalini ma'am.
Thank you.
I wish you all
It's
the
a
best for
pleasure
all your
being here.
endeavors in your school. Same goes with Miss Tripathi also, Miss Akansha Tripathi. Shalini ma'am, Akansha has also, like you, started at a very early age. She's
Yeah, I can
22 or 23. She's the co-founder. And I would the way you have supported us, I will same expect from you to support Akansha also, ma'am.
definitely.
Akansha, I will
Always,
share her email ID.
for
And
young,
yeah.
talented kids, the future is yours.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.